Hey there, Michelle here from Michelle's Party Planet. Today I'm going to share with you an idea of how you can use up your HTV scraps. So let's get started. Okay, so this is how I store my scraps. I have all my HTVs sorted and filed by color and style. I have glitter, I have holographic, all kinds in a couple of folder files. I will link them below in case you want to file yours away in the same way. So I've already gone through all of these that I have, and I've selected this group of scraps that I have that all kind of coordinate. So this is what we're working with. So let's trim these down for the project. And what I'm going to do is cut them in 1-inch strips. Okay. So we have our strips cut out, and now we can move on to the next step. Okay, we're going to need a strong grip mat. Okay, so we're going to be using HTVRONT transfer tape. We're going to be putting the grid side down, which means the sticky side is going to be up. Okay, speaking of transfer tape, if you haven't seen my comparison video, be sure to check it out. I'll also link that below. If you use any type of permanent vinyl, you'll definitely want to check out that video. Now we just simply remove the backing off of the transfer tape. There we go. And now we're going to put our strips that we cut out onto the mat. And before I do that, I kind of want to see how they look. We will be putting them shiny side down. So, but what I want to do first is make sure that they coordinate nicely. Now this is how I want it to look on my design. So I'm going to put these upside down onto this mat. And I say upside down because we want to make sure that the shiny side is down. And when you're putting them on the mat, you want to make sure you don't have any gaps in between, or at least as little as gap as possible. Okay, so now I have all the strips in a row on my mat. We're going to move over to the Cricut design space and the Cricut machine. Okay, so I have my design loaded in Cricut design space. I just uploaded it, kept it as a basic cut image. It's a PNG with a transparent background, so you don't have to do anything special with it. I resized it to 10 inches wide. So I go ahead and click make it, or make. We're going to be on the mat, confirm. We are doing a 12 by 12 inch mat. I want to make sure I mirror because we have HTV and we want to make sure that that comes out correctly. I'm going to use iron on and make sure that I have more pressure, and then we'll move on to the Cricut. Okay, we're going to be using my Cricut Explore 4. Just put the mat in, press the button, and we should be good to go. Okay, now that we have it all cut, we're going to go ahead and weed it. And so if you don't have one of these Cricut tool holders, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below so you can grab one for yourself. It's perfect for all the Cricut tools. And I'm just going to get my weeding tool and weed this real quick. Okay, it's all weeded and ready to go to press. I just took it off the mat. It's still stuck onto the heat transfer tape. We're going to go ahead and prep the tote bag. I'm using a lint roller just to remove any dust, and I'm using my HTVRONT Auto Press 2. I will be using 300 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll be pressing for 15 seconds in about medium pressure. Now you just center the design onto your tote bag. I do want to note that the transfer tape isn't designed for use with heat. In my testing, it held up well at the temperatures and press time that I'm using here. I haven't tested this method with other temperatures or longer press times, so if you try it, be sure to do a small test first and use it at your own discretion. You can use a Teflon sheet on top and then press. And once it's done and it's cooled down for a few seconds, you can go ahead and remove the transfer tape. Okay, and that's it. That's the tote bag. Very cute, just one more chapter for the book lover. And it's just made with a bunch of scrap HTV. So I hope you like this project. I hope you try it out. If you do, leave a comment below to let me know how it worked out for you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. See you next time.